weeks at Sunset Bronson Studios on the world-famous Sunset Boulevard. It's the AHShow, featuring the Posse with Robin DiMaggio. Tonight, Clay Aiken, actress Megan Good, female Harlem Globetrotter TNT Maddox, plus Chance the Rapper. Now, here's Arsenio Hall.
How are you?
Oh, you're so friendly. What's your name?
Megan.
Hi, Megan. What do you do?
I am a student.
And where are you from?
Cal State Long Beach.
How's your Christmas shopping going?
It hasn't begun yet.
Oh, you like me.
Absolutely.
I'm gonna do mine on the 27th. Oh, gosh, so I haven't gotten you anything. But in all fairness, I just met you 10 seconds ago.
I know.
Yeah. Can I sing you a Christmas carol?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, hang all the mistletoe. I'm gonna get to know you better. It's very awkward, right? You sing this part.
This Christmas.
Yeah. As we trim the tree, how much fun it's gonna be together. This Christmas.
Firesides blazing bright.
Clay Aiken, ladies and gentlemen.
We're caroling through the night, and this Christmas will be a very special Christmas for me. Presents and cards are here. My world is filled with cheering you. This Christmas, and as I look around, your eyes outshine the town they do. This Christmas, fireside is blazing bright. We're caroling through the night, and this Christmas will be a very special Christmas for me. Oh, we're caroling through the night, and this Christmas will be a very special Christmas for me. Oh, Merry Christmas.
Now that's a Christmas surprise and a gift for you, young lady. I'll be back with more Clay Aiken. Give it up, my friend, Mr. Clay Aiken. Yes, back to Clay Aiken. Yes. Well, I knew if I got a single, you'd bring me home, my friend. Wasn't that a great song? I mean, nobody does it like you.
And you sing a lot better than you want to let on.
Oh, gosh, I'm a nervous wreck when I'm not doing what I do.
Well,
you know, it makes me very nervous. You have a Christmas album out there that they can go get every year, of course.
Please, by all means. It's a little old, but go get it.
No, Christmas albums don't get old, you know? Yeah, I have yours and Mariah's and Take 5. Every year you pull them out and you put them
And
in.
you're actually not lying about that.
Oh, no, not.
You actually are serious.
Yes, I'm serious. For those of you who don't know how I know this young man, we did a show called Celebrity Apprentice together. And we had a good time.
We did, yes.
Yes. You remember when we first met, the first moment?
Oh, yeah. We were in a little room. Everyone had gotten prepared. We were kind of learning and meeting each other. And I'm not good with crowds like that. So I was kind of hiding in the corner. And I see Arsenio hiding in the other corner. And so I thought, oh my God, that's Arsenio Hall. You know, of course I'd grown up watching him. So I went over there and tapped on his shoulder and introduced. I think you're the only person I introduced myself to that night.
Yeah, and we started talking and we ran roughshod from that day on, man.
From then on, yeah.
But I was like, I don't know why you were in the corner, but I was like, oh, it's nothing but white folks. You know, I had seen the show before. I'm like, where's Nene?
That's the same thing I was thinking.
Nothing but white. So you and I start talking everything from sports to gospel.
Well, you had to teach me the sports.
Yes, I did.
I just pretend well.
Now, did you? At what point did you realize we had an alliance? I mean, how did that moment happen?
I never did. You know, we used to, every night we go back to our hotel rooms at the Trump, and I would call Arsenio or he'd call me, and we'd kind of download ourselves on the day and what we had been doing and who ticked us off or whatnot. And we kind of, a little bit of planning. Well, I'm going to do this tomorrow. And every night I'd get off the phone and say, God, I hope he's not screwing me. I did, every night. I really did.
You know, journalists always said to me, are you really friends with this guy? Or is this a trick to win? I think everybody...
Well, it worked if it was.
Well,
way to go.
But I think a lot of... Did you get people who asked you, I mean, are you guys going to be friends after New York?
Oh, yeah, all the time. But, I mean, it was very natural. I mean, I'd said that a few times, you know, the first... But after, I'd say, maybe the 6th week, after some of the really tough stuff we went through with some folks, I realized, no, this is legit. And it was it was the first time in a boardroom when you stood up to someone, and I tried to support you, and I realized you don't need my support. You got this. And I realized, okay, I think we're safe. And then they knew it too, and that's why they put us on different teams. Oh yeah, because they did not want us together because we were unstoppable.
Yes, we were, sir. Yes, we were. Did you hear the monologue? This Duck Dynasty thing is interesting. What do you think?
I mean, I think it certainly shows that we've got a long way to go when it comes to people being accepting and understanding. I mean, homophobia, racism, all of it's built out of fear. All of it's out of fear. And if you grow up in an area like Louisiana and you're not, you know, exposed to diversity, then you can be afraid of things. So, I mean, I think the thing that frustrates me the most is there have been people who've come out today and said, you know, it's free speech, it's, you know. And I would ask them if the joke was about, if the person had said something about interracial marriage or said we need to put all children with disabilities in institutions, would we still be saying, well, that's free speech, we're okay with that opinion? And I think the answer is no. There are certain things in society that we have become universally against. Racism obviously is wrong. The treatment of people with mental disabilities is wrong. But homophobia is one thing that we are still a little accepting of in certain areas, and I think it's progress. We'll get there. You know, I don't have any belief or any designs on the fact that it's going to happen overnight, but times have changed enough and perceptions have changed enough in the time that I've even been in the public eye that I think we've made a lot of progress, and it's because of people in the media who talk about these things and are accepting and introduce people to diverse viewpoints.
Hey, there was a photo of you and I in the paper when Apprentice first started. Somebody pulled me off and said, you know, this friendship with you and Clay, people are, and this is somebody who worked around me, this friendship with you and Clay, people are gonna start saying that you're gay. And I thought that was hilarious. Yeah, too late. Too late.
If you know what? It's people, and you, I think you said something to me about that, and you didn't care. Because, I mean...
Well, you know, initially, you think about it, and you realize that that's a weak element of my personality. I actually thought for a moment, ooh, do I want people to say that about me? And then you realize, yo, wait, nah.
What's the matter? People who are comfortable with themselves don't mind, and you know.
Like you've had radio, we won't mention names, but you've had radio personalities grill you.
I have, I sure have.
But, like, how does that conversation go?
You know, how does the conversation go? Yeah. I think they've just straight up asked me questions about friends and whatnot. I don't have an opinion on most people, but I know you very well. And I know that when we walk down the street in New York City, you always can tell when someone is checking somebody out and doesn't want you to know. And every time a lady would walk by, Arsenio would do this. and try his best not to let me see it. But I saw it every single time.
So now people don't think I'm gay, but my woman wants to talk to me. my phone is vibrating, I swear. Wow. What's next for you professionally? Are you in the studio right now? What are you doing,
No, I'm
man?
not. No, I'm
a
not.
fan.
Well, you heard me sing. You heard me. I haven't sung on TV in a long time, in months. I've been working on my foundation a little bit. We had our gala. You were gracious enough to come and host our the National Inclusion Project gala last year, and now you're so busy here you couldn't, but I'm gonna get you back. He was incredible. We did that again this year in Charlotte, raised quite a bit of money. It was very successful, and you know, I've spent 10 years now since Idol singing, using my voice to sing, and trying my best to use my voice to speak up for people like kids with disabilities, or as a UNICEF ambassador, kids in third world countries. So I'm working now on focusing my energies on doing things that will help give a voice to people who don't have one, or whose voices have not been heard. So in the next, you know, in the coming months and years, that's sort of where my focus is lying.
That's Clay Aiken. My thanks to him. Before we...
Hi, I'm Tiffany Haddish, and I'm backstage with Clay Aiken. Clay, I was wondering if you could help me out with something. I'm trying to make Arsenio a little jealous. I want him to take me out to dinner, and I was wondering if maybe you could make out with me a little bit. Just, you can do this. Just a little necking, just a little making out. You cool with that? Come on. Is he watching? Can you see it?
Oh, gosh.
Back to you, Arsenio.
Oh, God, please.
See this, Arsenio?